Hi, everyone. Just clearing some energy if you hear that buzzing in the background. I hope you're all doing well. So this is going to be the reading for Leo. Sorry, let me just reach over here. I'm still learning about this setup. I want to make sure you can see everything here, and you can. So this is going to be the reading for Leo. I'm going to do the same format I used this morning for the daily reading. I'm going to do the monthlies live. I feel that it reaches more people for some reason that way. I think because more people like the videos while it's on type of thing. And also I have this brand new deck I got for the channel. I'm super excited to use it. It's called Revelations. You're going to be the first group I use it for. What drew me to this deck is that there are, and I actually haven't looked at any of the pictures yet. I did my organizing without looking at it. It's really interesting, and they're all in different spots. Like, we're not going to get doubles and stuff like that. It has been cleared, but I want to just take a look and show you what I'm talking about. Wow. So the first card I happen to pull out here is the Death card, and look at how one side depicts almost this, I want to say Medusa, but not Medusa, but this figure with all these hands and all of that stuff. And then on the other side of death is actually the energy of a birth or a baby that's coming to life, something fresh. So I can't wait to use this deck with you guys. We're going to see what happens here for the message. And this is a general message for Leo mid-June. So all decks that I'm using have been shuffled and cleared. We're just going to begin. I'm going to do one more shuffle for this one. Thank you all for being here, by the way. I appreciate it. Thank you for all my new subscribers, which is awesome. Okay. Just had to check that I have that on. Okay, so the message for Leo mid-June, general message. So it's the situation, the blockage, the advice, and the outcome for anyone that wants to know. And when I look for clarifiers, I go to the card underneath. Ooh, okay, excited to use this new deck here with some fresh energy. Let's see for Leos. Okay, let's begin. Wow, Leo, and it's really interesting. I got to actually, because I spent quite some amount of time shuffling your cards, and the first group of music I put on was very powerful, and I wanted to give you that message that I do feel that something in your life, Leo, is happening, and it's a very powerful energy. And the first card you get is the present power. So what this card actually is about, whether or not you are man or female, is about having control over your thoughts in regards to the past and the present. That's what the lion and the tiger are representing. And this person is holding that, and they're living in, the past and the future. The person's in the present, in the moment, but he has to manage and control his thoughts that go back and forth from the past and the future. And having that consciousness about having power over your thoughts. Ding, very important. And let me just turn that off. There we go. The next card is the Seven of Wands, which does tell me and this is a card I've actually been using lately for someone who is blocking negative effects or negative thoughts, which have negative effects. If you've gotten a reading with me recently and this came up, you know that I'll mention that this is almost like those fears trying to poke at you, okay? So there's something that you have to be very strong in regards to have the Hierophant here. It can be some sort of a connection you have with anyone. It can be a work-related connection. I'm going to actually go one card deeper and see what we get here. So then you know what I'm getting? Whatever the connection is with the Seven of Swords, it's something that you've been having to deal with your truth in regards to this situation. So it can actually be a love connection. Often in love connections, there's a lot of, I don't want to say it has to be lies, no, but there's a lot of things that have to get reorganized here. We have 2 sevens as well, which can talk about a spiritual connection you have here with someone. I'm not seeing too much business once I saw the Seven of Swords for some reason, because once it gets extremely mental and, you might be covering things up or having to face the truth about things, I often put that the truth about a connection. And, someone here also could have to have faced the truth about a connection that is over, which is also with those 2 7s. There's no longer a spiritual connection there. It may have became dominated by like a corporate energy, or, this level, this structured energy. So we have the 2 of Wands. Really interesting picture here. It almost shows someone breaking. Oh, I keep on forgetting my camera's here. Breaking open and coming through, breaking through something. So there's a breakthrough energy. I want to see the card underneath, and we have the King of Pentacles. So this could really have to do with someone who has a very strong masculine energy to them, someone who's a very hard worker. This can be about the masculine that's on your mind at this time. This is about someone breaking through a situation, and there's money involved here for sure, because I keep on thinking corporation or corporate, or maybe like, there's papers signed and money involvement here. Okay, so let's go and see what the next pile is going to suggest to us. So we have the honoring path. We have the 5 of Wands, which lately I have been calling my twin flame card, just as an energy wise. But this in general, which I usually would say is an unfocused energy. So let's see what we have here at the King of Wands. Very dominant fire sign energy for someone here. That's really relevant, and you may want to know that. So with the honoring path, we have this as in the blockage, which tells me that someone was putting on a bit of a show. Maybe it was you, Leo, because this is a very showy energy. And, I think of Leos as a showstopper, beautiful energy. But with this being a blockage, maybe you were trying to look a certain way and not being honest about something going on that just wasn't feeling right. And it could be in regards to this fire sign, okay? So you could have wanted to have a 6 of Wands energy with someone, but for some reason you couldn't align that. Let's see what's underneath this card. Whoa, I pulled out 2 of them. So there had to come an ending to some sort of overthinking or trying to control, or maybe even denial. I have the Knight of Swords and, the Ace of Swords. I keep on confusing my camera angle. So what I really feel like, this is almost a 10 of Swords energy, and you or someone here had to stop. They had to start truly honoring themselves, okay, Leo? And this can be you as well with this King of Wands here. This energy can be you, male or female. Very interesting. I'm going to look under the honoring path because we want to really make sure we see what this blockage was about. So really what this is about is taking the next step to a more natural, more honest light here is what I'm getting. It's like, who cares what everyone else thinks? Honoring yourself is the honoring path, honoring your true beliefs. If this has to do with a relationship and you keep on going back and forth about like what to do or something, the message here with this blockage is to honor your truth. If it feels right, it feels right. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But don't put on a show for no one. And, just make sure it's what you believe in. Okay. So the advice, and that is a bit of advice right there, but here we go. Let's see what we get. Well, there's a beautiful energy here. Okay. And we have the 5 of Swords, which is, but this 5 of Swords is actually a beautiful 5 of Swords. So let's start here. We have this new supportive connection, which to me is my card. Just literally, if you're in a relationship with someone or you have someone on your mind, it's going to go to a new level of support and connectedness with your person. If all of this is happening and that relates, what it's saying is be advised, this will reach a new level. And if you're not with someone, then someone will be coming in and this will be a great new connection. But I really feel that with the 10 of Cups, this may possibly be someone that you already know, that you've kind of known for a long time. And this can also be saying there's a closure in one section somewhere in this relationship, especially if, there's something over here, possibly another person or this corporation or whatever it is. There can be a closure there so that there can be this new supportive connection. And I want to see what's underneath that. So we have the transformation, which that makes perfect sense. You're coming from this transformation. You're coming out of whatever this energy is here that's been blocking you, dropping this 10 of Swords energy, a closure here. honoring yourself, honoring your truth, honoring your path. So you're crossing a bridge here and you have a lot of wisdom. So no wonder you're drawing someone else towards you. That is a great connection. This can also be talking about you getting a fulfillment in love in this new connection, okay? Now with the Five of Swords, I'm really interested as to what's behind it. We have the Two of Cups. Beautiful, because what this is about is, but this card particularly, you'll see this person is stabbing that sword downwards, and it's almost like they're stabbing out the old energy, the dark energy, the past beliefs. They're overcoming internal blockages here in order to get this change in this situation, this change in this love connection. So right here, like even with the Two of Cups, there's seriously a very strong love connection. When it's coming, I'll pull one card right now for that. I like to just stick to this, but I feel like asking because it's such a strong love. Like, love is coming. That's the advice. Can we get a kind of a when? Let's see. And, or this love is changing that you're already in, one or the other. Here we go. So we have the Page of Swords in reverse. There's definitely an energy of return. It's not actually in reverse. It's actually directly on the side. But there's an energy of return. I saw the Judgment card at the bottom, and it has to do with being flexible and not being so wanting to know when this is going to happen. It's going to happen when it's meant to, and it's going to actually happen quickly when it happens, okay? So I'm not sure what this person is up to now, or whoever's going to be doing this move is up to right now. But when they do come forward, they come forward quick. And it's interesting because it's almost like a dart, okay? That's what I get. So let's see the outcome messages here, or, a final message for this. We have Higher Self, Eight of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles, which is actually a great card to get for me personally, because often I feel that it's a phone call or some sort of a connection. And you have the Eight of Wands, which also talks about some sort of communication coming in. I'm going to double see what's here in the Sun card. So I knew it's something positive. This is actually a beautiful message for you. And what it really is, the outcome is saying is you're going to have pure happiness here, okay? You have the Higher Self card. This is reaching this fulfillment within, and the energy radiates out, and it can reach multiple other people. I'm hearing multiple other streams. So you can really bring some beautiful energy towards you. The Five of Pentacles can be about change. Not only that, it can be about no longer feeling left out, no longer feeling scarcity, especially with the Sun card. It's like if you did feel left out or alone or in the cold or anything like that, well, this beautiful clarity and warmth and just happiness and generosity is coming your way, okay, Leo? And this is your energy as well. So just stay positive. Overall, this is a beautiful, beautiful message. It looks like, there may be some tug of war with thoughts on someone's end, and maybe they've been in denial about some sort of a connection here, but there's a breakthrough. Someone will be taking the steps to move forward securely is what I get with that King of Pentacles. And this is actually going to be a great outcome. No longer denying or putting on a show for someone, no longer trying to look a certain way for a certain group of people. That's over, that Ten of Swords energy here and that Five of Wands. No more of that, right? It was too unfocused is what I'm getting. So it was driving someone crazy here. But we have a King of Wands, this stable action is going to be taken. If there was multiple choices, they're taking one choice now. They're making that choice. And this is leading towards this beautiful, supportive, genuine, loving connection, okay? And it's like getting rid of the demons of the past. And that's beautiful. And then we just have you spreading love and light everywhere. Okay, Leo, so thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here, your subscriptions, likes, and all of that stuff. I'm seeing the numbers 199. So if you're hanging on to something, it's soon to come undone in a positive way, right? Because it leads to that ace energy, which is great. Okay, guys, bye for now. Have a really good Tuesday. Ciao. You're welcome.